Hello friends, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a Mother's Day theme, and I do realize that this can be a sensitive subject for some, so I completely understand if you got to skip out on this one, and I'll see you in the next one. So for the base color, I'm using Candy Moyo 956. I don't have a specific Mother's Day plate, so sis has to basically just piece it together. So I'm going to start with this plate from Maniology, EM581, and we have this little image here, the mom and baby mouse together. I'm going to use Maniology's Acorn B498 for the pickup. So I'm getting a late start on filming today because I had to go do an errand earlier. I think I'm going to take off these little star things. I am now going to jump over to Maniology plate M567. We're going to get this image here, the mom bunny, the baby bunny. I'm not going to get the moon on it. And I took off that line and the stars to it as well. And now we're skipping over to Maniology plate M583. And I'm going to go with this image. There's also this one, but I want this one. It's got the mama chicken, baby chicken. So that all goes with the whole theme. Okay, now I'm going to jump over to Maniology plate M484, and I thought this would be cute. It's got hearts, it's kind of got, the whole, um, like a quilted look. That kind of feels like a mother vibe to me. So I'm going to use Maniology's Eggplant 492 for the pickup. Thought that would be pretty, because it does have some solids on here, but we can still color in what doesn't get covered. And I'm going to get that one more time and be back. And I may come back to that plate in a minute, but I'm gonna go ahead and start with reverse stamping. And it looks like mom has some little flowers on her. So for that, I'm gonna go to Candy Mayo 955. So I managed to get my polish off and get my nails filed a bit better, but didn't get to make it past that. So they're still looking a bit not great. So many things to do, not enough time. So I also wanted to say that, a mom can be all kinds of things, meaning, for some people, a their birth mom isn't, like the consistent mom in their life. Sometimes it's their aunt or even older sibling, sister, or grandparent, things like that. So I acknowledge all that. When I say, Mother's Day, that can be even mother figures. I think some kids can have a teacher as a mother figure. Okay, has anybody seen my light pink? Because it took me a minute. All right, Candy Moyo 934. I'm gonna do that for her little ear area and baby's ear area. I need to get me like a little touch light because it's so dark where I have these polishes that I use for reverse stamping. So I had a couple of friends growing up. Their grandmas were mostly their mom figure. Sometimes it's an adoptive mom. So Baby Mouse, I'm gonna do in Maybelline Serene Steel. So I certainly don't want to be insensitive to anybody's, situation. So I just wanted to point out, I realize there's different versions of a mom. Oh, get on there. Okay, what the world? Oh, y'all can't even see it. I'm sorry about that. Had plenty on the palette and it wasn't wanting to go. So if anybody wants to share anything special about their mom or mom figure or somebody special to them down below, I'd be happy to read that. One of my daughter's friends, she has a mom in her life, but she still calls me mom too. Like when she comes, she'll say, "Hey, mom." And I like that. I like to be, like a safe place for any of my kids' friends. Okay, Mama Mouse is going to be white, so color vibe and white out. Do any of you have plans for Mother's Day? I actually don't have plans at this point in time. It doesn't really bother me as long as my babies are safe and healthy, preferably happy. I'm good. But again, I've mentioned many times before, I'm a homebody, so it does not bother me to not go out and do whatever. And a lot of times I just tell my kids, I'm happy, like, if you can just write me a letter. You don't gotta get me anything. Just tell me how, I love you or whatever, and I'm good with that. Plus, it's always so crowded on any holidays like that to go out. I gotta get just a little bit more, so when I'm done, I will come back and show you. All right, so look. Okay, then we got the rabbits. So, okay, had to find the color I was looking for. Once again, um, I'm just gonna do their little ears the same way. Can't really see this one too much. Okay, so for Baby Bunny, I'm gonna do new color 997. So, what is your favorite flower? If you were gonna get a flower for Mother's Day, what would you prefer? I mean, I'm sure any's fine, but I used to really love sunflowers, and I still like them. I just don't love them as much as I used to. I don't know why. I like, I don't guess I have a favorite flower. I guess I'd be more of like a color tone, like pink, but I really don't love carnations. I'll say that much. And the reason is honestly kind of sad. Don't know if you want me to share. So I'll just say it reminds me of when sad thing events happen. So I don't like those too much. They're pretty, but honestly, like this, just even the smell of them makes me think of that stuff. So I'm like, eh. I know that was an odd thing to bring up. I'm sorry. Okay, Mom Bunny's gonna get Candy Mayo 941. But color-wise, yeah, I like pink flowers. Um, really, I guess any color really, but pink is my favorite. So then I'll have to ask, what is your favorite, like if you're gonna go out to dinner, what would be your favorite food? So my favorite, I came out into this world with my favorite food being Mexican food. Give me all the tacos, rice, beans, chips, salsa. I love it. And when I was little, I would just I would just get a big bowl of beans, and that's what I would eat. And then I finally got a little bit smarter and upgraded to the taco, rice and beans. Always loved chips and hot sauce. My mom says even when I was little, I would chug that stuff down. Still to this day, I could eat that every day. I do like some enchiladas, but I much prefer tacos, crunchy tacos. All right. All right. Then for our chickens. So for Mama's bow, let's do Color Vibe and Cherry Blossom. Okay, so then for dessert, what would you pick for your treat? So where do I start? Let's see. Give me it all. Cake, ice cream, cookies, chocolate, cupcakes, pies. I don't discriminate. I want them all the flavors, all the things. Okay, I'm gonna bring in a little bit of LA Colors, Maryland, for the mom's chicken's got the little head thing and neck thing. I apologize, I don't know what they're called. I used to think it was just the guys' chickens, roosters, or whatever that had them, but apparently the females do too. Well, at least according to this thing. I'm not a chicken expert. But yeah, my husband, if he brings me any like treat, I'm like, no, it's okay. I don't need anything bad. Um, I'll be like, I'm trying to do better. Listen, 30 minutes later, I'm up in there eating that treat. Just like that. All right, little baby chicken's gonna get paparazzi. Be optimistic. I was thinking, oh, I wonder if do her little beak too. I was thinking like, aren't baby chicks yellow? But then actually when I've seen some like at a what do you call it? Like a farming store. Not I don't have any chickens or anything like that, but I have been and seen them, the little chicks. They do have different colors, don't they? All right, let's do Mama Chicken and Kenny Mayo 952. I'm gonna already go ahead and add more. I can tell it's wants to already peel up, so I'm gonna have to have extra on this brush. I don't know if I did anything for Mother's Day. I wouldn't mind just like a little picnic, just to be out. but somewhere like quiet and peaceful. I like the quiet. Well, I don't mind like, like my family talking, that sort of thing. But like, you know what I mean? Just the peace and quiet. So I'm gonna bring in like some pastel colors. Well, that's what I'm calling them. Hold on. I was looking to see if this one's gonna blend too much because I got a couple of colors with me. This one's LA Colors in Sweetheart. I pulled this from I have like a huge, well, maybe I should say like a medium-sized container drawer thing that's filled with my polishes that I use just for my, like on my own nails. Listen, I got sections. I've got a section right here with me that I use for reverse stamping. I have my section that's like my Maniology polishes, and I do actually also have some from couple other brands. Let me think of what. Parrot polish. I do have some. What's happened? Well, they're just still sitting there waiting for me to use them. Why? Because been putting too many things off. There's so many things I want to do, and then it just sits there waiting for me, waiting for its turn. And then here it is 6 months later. So that's something I definitely need to be doing. I'm just kind of randomly trying to pick some places to put this color because I'm going to bring in a couple other color tones as well. So yeah, so I have a section for those. Oh yeah, that's She Modern. I do have a couple of, well, more than a couple because some of them was like, you know how if you've ever ordered from her, I'm gonna swap real quick to Paparazzi's Mermaid Days. But she kindly will put in like some free items in there to try. So I have several from that. Um, and I don't have a whole lot, but I do have some because she did gift some free items to try. And then let's see, what other? Oh, I think I have some IL, ILP. That's ridiculous. I can't even remember what I got. But then I have like my main, I'm gonna call it my main bin. Not my stamping polishes. That's that whole section I showed you guys on my show and tell thing. Um, but I have like this bin. It has all my just regular nail polishes, random brands like Sally Hansen, LA Colors, just whatever. So I'll use it on my nails instead of my nail tips. I don't pull those in typically for my reverse stamping just because most of them I really like the colors and I don't want to like go through them fast with reverse stamping. But I need to show you guys sometime. But it would take, if I went through each one, it would take a minute. But that's okay. I mean, if that would be something you'd want to see. They're just thrown all in there together. I mean, I have a kind of sort of organization-ish in my head for them. Try to kind of color coordinate them a bit, but because your sis has an addiction and has too many, they just have started getting like all thrown in there and together. You know what's so crazy? I'm sitting here saying I don't pull in those ones, and here I have. This was one. This one I have used before in videos, but rarely. but this one, I pulled this one in. It's a very pretty color. Salon Perfect Dippin' Dots in Orange Cream 552. So I'm gonna do the rest with it. But I feel like there was a reason. I love the color, but I was thinking it didn't stay on well or something. It seemed kind of like the formula was different than some of the other ones I've tried. But I thought it'd be a pretty color to pull in for this. Now I'm thinking it might be too bright, considering the other two. I actually have, I'm kind of weird, I guess you could say. Well, in a lot of ways. But I'm not real big on like holidays, like I don't care for Valentine's Day. I appreciate Mother's Day, but I don't, I guess because I don't like attention on myself, and I don't want anybody to feel obligated or pressured to have to do something for me. I'd rather them just do it because they want to, not because they feel like they have to. Okay, let's look at this one. Okay, I do need to add a little bit more on this one and do the other one that's just like this one. So I'll do all that and come back. I'm still finishing. I actually notice I'm much quicker when I'm not talking. It's funny. I guess try to, I don't know. I guess I was trying to be more careful when I am talking. I was going to mention that if you didn't notice it, Maniology's having like a spring sale this weekend on, I think some items aren't included, but a lot should be. So if there's anything you needed to stock up on or anything, check it out. They'll have it listed on their main page. I know I said I was gonna come back after I finished, but I thought to tell you that. Also, I'm so curious, how many, or are there a lot of you, are you on TikTok? That's what I'm trying to ask. Um, I'm kind of learning. I thought like it was uh kind of helpful to expand the nail stuff to Instagram and Facebook, but I'm kind of learning that TikTok is a big one. Of course, if you've noticed, been trying to do these, I've done a few shorts here on YouTube, and I'm not too good at it. This stuff just doesn't come naturally to me, and I don't know. I just try to do the best I can, and then when it's not great, then I beat myself up and da da da. But I keep really seeing that TikTok's where it's at, but I'm like, golly, how many things how long do you like, how much do you extend to? And I know a lot of people do it. Kudos to you. I get tired. So I was trying to decide if I should also do something there or not. I mean, I guess I should. I just, listen, that's a whole nother thing to me. I'm gonna have to learn something else if I go over there. But I'm curious, do most of y'all just stay here or do you go over there too? I'm personally mostly a YouTube person. Like that's where I watch the videos I like. I watch here. Hey, real quick, this is the other thing I was thinking about doing is it has these two hearts on here. I thought that'd be pretty to add in. This is the same plate, of course, I use for the larger image, but I don't know if they're gonna fit the way I want. So I'm gonna have to pick one up and look at it. But yeah, I mean, I still would like, want to grow the community here. Um, but I'm trying to decide if I want to. Well, I guess that would be the other last thing, really. I mean, I know there's like what Snapchat and stuff. I don't even know, guys. There's so many things. Can't keep up. But I do. Yeah, I want to keep that one. Will be fine. Let me see if it'll fit on the other ones the way I want. I do want to keep growing, of course, and I'm really, really, really hoping because the end of May will be my 1 year mark. I'm really hoping I'll make it to 500 subscribers by that time. But I'm kind of stuck, and it'll be that. It'll be stuck, and then it'll go up, down, up, down. I'm like a chart, guys. But I do appreciate all of you so very much. Y'all are so sweet and lovely, and I'm super blessed to have you all. Okay, I've also got to decide, am I gonna pick it up with, do I want it in Acorn or do we want it in the purple tone? Hold on a minute. Okay, I can't ever make up my mind. Somebody please help me. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna get this stamped down and then kind of decide which color tone to go with for those. And these nail tips, they are the same, they're not the same pair. How do I explain that? They're not the same ones I had. They are, oh my gosh, they're from the same pack. That's what I need to say. But I did switch them. But my point is I did cut them down a bit so that I could get images to fit better. Oop. Okay, and I got that other one on as well. I'm gonna go back to this plate. We're gonna get this one because this one's got some solid. I'm gonna go back to Eggplant. I guess I should decide too if I'm gonna reverse stamp it because originally I was going to. Now I don't know. I apologize, having to get them extras off. Okay, this is what I've decided after 40 minutes. Not really, but feels like it. I am gonna go back to this one with Eggplant. I don't I don't know why I picked up the first one in Acorn actually, but now that I know what I'm doing, I think I'm not gonna reverse stamp these. I think they're just pretty like so. Because we got those other colors coming through on the other ones. So this one is going to the middle one because it's different than because I want this one on the other two. And what else was I going to say? Okay, because I still have this one, I'm going to have to add the sticky coat. So while I wait for the sticky coat to be, well, it's the clear coat to be ready, I'm got to do the other one. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I was debating between, if I didn't do this, I was going to do some bows, but this just goes with it anyway because of the patterns on there. Oh boy, that one it started to pill up for some reason. So two of them are going to have this one and the middle one's got that one. Okay, I just wanted to mention real quick, this is actually cute like this. And you could, because I thought about it, but I'm not going to have the room if I apply the little animals we've done. You could use a plate like this one and put M-O-M. Wouldn't that be pretty? But I did the animals, so I feel like I should add them. Hold on. Yeah, I guess we'll use them because I did do it. So I think I might would have liked the mom thing better though now. Or swapping, like putting the hearts up and these at the bottom. I don't know, but it's okay. It's done now. So I'm gonna put the The bunny's on this one. And we'll put the mice on this one because color tones, this one's the light one. So I'll put it in the middle. As to where the other two have darker tones, except for the little baby chick. This is where my even issues come in. And what I mean by that is like that. Because these two tones are darker toned than this tone. So I feel like it has to be in the middle. This nail's crooked. Hold on. I'm telling you what, if I have to add any more putty to these things to make them stay on right, there's not gonna be any room for a nail. I had to put so much on this one, I feel like it's wearing stilts. I do really like these. I do like the hearts. I like the animals too. I just got, listen, my mind just, if I do one thing this way, I'm gonna be like, oh, well, I should have done it this way and that way. And then if I did it that way, I'd be like, no, I should have done it that way. Like, good grief, y'all. Sometimes it's really exhausting being me. My head, my mind is constantly woulda, coulda, shoulda. I know some of y'all feel me out there. So I hope you have a wonderful weekend. If you are a mom or a mother figure, and whatever that means for you, happy Mother's Day. Hope you enjoy your special day. Thank you so much for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. I will list the Maniology products I used in the description box. And until the next one, have a blessed day. Love you, friends. Bye.